Hello and welcome. My name is Bashir Fadal, and I'd like to welcome you to the Salesforce Administrator Training. In this part of the series, we're going to be talking about Salesforce custom objects, and we're going to work together in creating custom objects. Part of what we're going to be working on as we create our custom objects is business requirements, and then we're going to switch to creating custom objects, including field types and knowing the different field types, adding custom fields, formula fields, validation rules. We're going to look at page layouts, and then we're going to talk about relationships in Salesforce. Business requirements. Why do we need business requirements? By now, we've worked with Salesforce. We've looked at the different apps that are available to us. We've looked at opportunities and leads and accounts and contacts and campaigns and dashboards and reports. However, the VP of sales where we work would like to have an application that handles recruiting. Since all of the sales department is on Salesforce, they'd like to add a recruiting application within Salesforce. And that application is going to handle candidates. So we'll store the candidates' information there, as well as the positions that are available, the positions that the candidates are applying to. Now, if we were all asked to create a recruiting application capturing the positions that are available and the candidates that are applying, each and every one of us will create an app or an application that looks very different than the other person's app. Not only that, unfortunately, when we're done, when we meet with the VP of sales who's requested that app from us, he's going to be or she's going to be very disappointed in the fact that it looks nothing like what they thought it was going to look like. And so how do we create that consistency is business requirements. Consistency in the sense that how could we guarantee that if any one of us was to work on that project to create a recruiting app that handles position and candidates, it looks exactly the same, has the same functionality, has the same look and feel, handles everything the same way. Not only that, but and more importantly, how can we guarantee and ensure that the VP of sales who has requested this project from us or this app from us will sign off on it and say, yes, this is exactly what I wanted. Would you deliver it as exactly what I wanted? And that is what business requirements are. They basically could be done through applications such as Jira or even a Word document. It's a simple survey that has questions about what the application is going to look like. So some of the questions we can have are, what's the app name? What type of app is it? What's the functionality of the app? What data are we capturing in the app? What are some of the relationships between the data that's stored within the app? What are the page layouts? What are the validation rules that we have? One thing that I like to do in addition to that is create a prototype or a mock app or pretty much just a picture before I even start developing anything and meet with the person with the requirements, in this case, the VP of sales, and say, okay, let's just make sure this is what you want built before I even start designing or building it. It's a recruiting application, and the recruiting app is going to have a couple of tabs. One is the positions tab, the other one is the candidates. The candidates, we're going to capture information such as their first name, their last name, their phone number, email address, years of experience. The positions, we're going to have different information about the position that the candidates are applying for, such as the position title, the job description, the pay range, minimum and maximum, and the rest of the columns that we need. Not only that, but I want to make sure in terms of requirements that I also know what kind of field types it is. For example, we have a status, and you could have a pick list where we are going to select from a number of statuses. And that's where we need the requirements. We need the VP in this case to tell us, here's the different statuses that are available. In the case of currently employed, that's a checkbox. That's how they would like to see the data. So now that they sign off on it and say this is exactly what it to look like is when we start developing that app. Business requirements. Also for us in our journey, now you have an idea of what we're going to be creating as we're speaking and discussing custom objects. We're going to create a recruiting app that has two tabs, positions and candidates. And there are some business rules and validation and different field types. For example, minimum pay, maximum pay. Minimum pay has to be less than the maximum pay. So those are the kind of things that we check for. Now that we have our business requirements, I'm very excited as we take the journey into creating our custom objects. Good luck and enjoy.